Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Ex-Celtics star issues LeBron James, Luka Doncic warning to NBA. The Los Angeles Lakers are on quite the roll led by their new superstar duo, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. LA has won 16 of its last 20 games, and the ability of these two basketball savants has certainly been on display. After struggling in his first few games after the trade, Doncic has really come alive, averaging 24.0 points, 12.7 rebounds, and 8.0 assists per game in the last three contests. As for James, he has been dominant all season, including since the blockbuster trade. In his 6 games alongside Doncic, the 40-year-old All-Star is averaging 25.5 points, 9.7 rebounds, and 6.7 assists. The play of James, particularly alongside Doncic, has been drawing attention. This includes from his former NBA competitors. On the Ticket and the Truth podcast, former Celtics stars Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce had quite the compliments for the franchise that was their biggest rival. "If James is your second best player on a championship team, dog, the Western Conference is in trouble," said Pierce. "If Bron is the second best player on your team, the rest of the league is in trouble. James, look like he back in Cleveland or something," said Garnett, referencing the prime of James' career. Pierce went on to add, "This is gonna be a dangerous team come playoffs because when I look at the teams up top of the Western Conference, you got youngins up there with hardly no experience." James had 33 points and 17 rebounds in a win over the Minnesota Timberwolves on Thursday night, while Doncic added 21 points, 13 rebounds, and 5 assists. LA's new star duo is scary for the league, according to Pierce and Garnett. Lakers make unfortunate announcement during Timberwolves game. The Los Angeles Lakers, 35-21, are hosting the Minnesota Timberwolves, 32-27, on Thursday night at Crypto.com Arena in an important Western Conference matchup for both teams. Entering this contest just 2 games back of the second-seed Memphis Grizzlies, the Lakers have been streaking with new superstar Luka Doncic. Winners of 3 straight games entering Thursday, the Lakers have begun finding a rhythm with their new-look roster. While Doncic and LeBron James have led this charge, LA has been getting significant contributions from its supporting players. This includes 6'8" wing Rui Hachimura, who has averaged 14.0 points, 6.0 rebounds, and 1.7 assists during LA's 3-game winning streak. Hachimura started his 50th game on Thursday for Lakers head coach J.J. Redick, but his night was cut short when the team announced the unfortunate news that he would not return due to a left knee strain. The Lakers say Rui Hachimura, left knee strain, will not return to tonight's game versus Minnesota, Jovan Buha of The Athletic wrote on X. The Lakers say Rui Hachimura, left knee strain, will not return to tonight's game versus Minnesota. Hachimura has been a staple in LA's starting lineup this season. Acquired from the Washington Wizards in a 2023 trade, the Japanese forward has appeared in 151 games, 98 starts, for the Lakers, owning averages of 12.7 points and 4.7 rebounds entering Thursday. Knocking down 40.9% of his three-point attempts this season, Hachimura has been a great fit in the starting lineup alongside James and Doncic, as both players generate a lot of open threes for their teammates. At the time of their initial report, the Lakers did not share any information beyond the initial left knee strain designation for Hachimura. Anthony Davis calls out Luka Doncic trade with honest remarks after LA return. The Los Angeles Lakers defeated the Dallas Mavericks on Tuesday night in a game filled with drama for several reasons. It marked Luka Doncic's first game against his former team and also served as Anthony Davis's return to Los Angeles since the trade, which led to a tribute video honoring his success with the organization over the past 6 seasons. Following the game, Davis kept his responses clear and honest about his thoughts on the trade. He suggested that more people were aware of the deal before it was publicly announced by ESPN's Shams Charania. "Everybody's saying nobody knew and all this other, explicit," Davis said. "I just don't believe it." He added, "But, hey man, I'm past that. I'm ready to move forward with Dallas, try to get a championship there with these guys. First off, getting back on the floor and get ready to compete. All the emotions, that, explicit, lasted that night when it was just a shock. During his time with the Lakers, Davis made 4 All-Star games and played an integral role in winning the NBA championship in 2020 alongside LeBron James, which occurred in the bubble in Orlando. The two formed one of the best duos in the league, and James reflected on that after the game, highlighting how important Davis was to the city and the organization before being traded. What AD was for this franchise and what AD did for this franchise, from the moment we got him to hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy, to the All-Star nods, to winning the first inaugural in-season tournament, obviously, our friendship goes without saying. James said. He's one of my best friends, and it was great to see him get that recognition and have that moment. And are you a fan? What do you think of Anthony Davies' statement? Leave your opinion in the comments.